At the February 28th meeting, I said Mayor Sanchez had contracted COVID a few months ago. And in fact, that was in October of 2023. I said I assumed that Mayor Sanchez had gotten her COVID shot prior to catching COVID. Mayor Sanchez replied, "Not before. I got it afterwards," indicating that she received her COVID shot after contracting COVID. This really surprised me because Mayor Sanchez had been promoting the COVID shot since it became available. So I did some research and found a number of posts on the City of Oceanside's Instagram page showing Mayor Sanchez receiving the injection. The post showed that she received her second COVID vaccine on April 7th, 2021, much earlier than October 2023. So I'm confused and I can question the veracity. Is Mayor Sanchez's, I'm looking at different options here. Is Mayor Sanchez's memory faulty on this important health issue? If she doesn't know her own health history, is she capable of serving the public in her current capacity?
Well, I guess I'll stop you right there so that, I've had several shots this season's. I did not take it in time this season's. It doesn't last 2 years. It doesn't last 3 years. So I don't know what the point of this is. I got my shot after I contracted COVID.
And
I
you got
also
it
got it
before.
before,
You got it before.
the year before.
That
So
gives a shot.
honestly,
Look, I was
know,
speaking last time to
I
point out
have no idea why you care so much
because I don't
about
like
my
people
COVID
dying.
shots. That is actually a very personal thing, but I am willing to go public and say, yes, I believe in the vaccinations. Thank you very much.
Good for you.
Now I'll go ahead and let you
I'm
continue
glad you have your
speech.
beliefs.
I'll let
All
you
of us have
continue
our
your
own
speech.
beliefs. I'm sorry.
I said I let you continue your speech
Thank you for your input.
about me and my personal life. Thank you.
No, I don't know. I don't know your personal life. All I know is what was posted and what was said. The reason I do these presentations is to actually educate the public. What you do or don't do, unless it affects the public, doesn't concern me. So what I was trying to do last 2 weeks ago is I was explaining that if someone caught COVID after they received a COVID vaccine, that attests to the inefficacy of the shot. And the result should be reported on VAERS, which is the Vaccine Adverse Reporting System. If someone went to see their doctor when they had COVID, after they had a COVID shot, your doctor should have reported it, though many are not. As we know, some of us know, those of us that bother to take the time to read the trials, read all the data, we know the shot's been ineffective. Even Rochelle Walensky, Janet Woodcock, all those people have agreed that they went ahead and pretended that the shot worked, knowing full well that it didn't. All this is fully documented.
I
and
am
you've
not
said it
pretending.
publicly.
It actually worked for me. Thank you.
Well, you can, everybody can believe what they want. I believe based on science and facts and reading the documentation. So anyways, that is the reason I come here. I've had almost 20 friends die from this shot. I've had many, many injured from this shot. And I suspect that most of us know someone that has either been killed or damaged from this shot. It's an awareness that people need to have. It's something that has been highly censored and is obviously a very contentious issue, which as issues that involve fear and propaganda are. But I am here to help people surf through this mess and to educate people that are willing to listen. If people don't want to listen, that's fine. And that's all a part about being in this country, is being able to express your views. You and I, Mayor, often do not agree on things. And that's part of the beauty of this country. We don't have to agree on things, but we do have to be able to express our beliefs and how it affects ourselves and others. So that's really why I come to these things. Last time I was trying to inform people about the Children's Health Defense Bus and it as a safe place for vaccine victims to go and share their information, because there are no safe spaces to do that. People that have been victimized, shunned, and terrorized, that have been injured and share their stories. That is not the way it should be. People should be allowed to share their truth, no matter how offensive it is to other, even if people don't agree with it. Or, that's just how it is here, and that's part of this country. So I thank you, Mayor, for clarifying the contradictions that I perceived in your statement last week. But it does attest to the fact that the injection does not prevent COVID. I understand you believe that you need to get regular injections. I believe some people are up to number 10 now, their 10th injection. But scientifically, that proves an injection, a vaccine does not work, and it should be reported to VAERS. Thank you.
That was totally irrelevant to your point. Flu shots are every year. You take one flu shot, it's not going to last 10 years, So, but just outside of me, you can talk about anything else. It's just that I'm going to correct any information that you present that is not true. Thank you very much. So next person.